Hi, I'm Carmina. Now we're going into Masteries 11 and 12. Mastery 11 being calling Python functions and Mastery 12 creating Python functions. So what is a function? A function is a block of organized reusable code used to perform a certain task. It's really handy when you have to do a certain task a lot of times, different spots of your program. Instead of writing the whole bunch of code over and over again, you can make a function with that bunch of code, and every time you need to use it, you just call that function. So Python has a lot of built-in functions. I will give two examples of built-in functions. The first will be input. Whenever you want to ask the user for a value, um, we write a variable and then we assign that variable the value by using a built-in function called input. So we're input, and this is basically how you call a function. You write the name of the function and the parentheses. Some functions need parameters. For example, input needs a question to show the user. So if we run that, the program will ask for your name. It will show the string that you wrote inside inputs parameter, and then you write name or whatever it asks you. So now x has value the user gave it. Another example, now if we change x to have a string of number and we try to make an operation with that, since it is a string we cannot do any operations like this. What if we want x to become an integer? There's another built-in function that is we transform x into the integer of x. So this function is called int, and it asks for a value to transform into an integer. If you do that now, we try to make an operation with x, and we are able to do so because the string was transformed into an integer using these built-in functions. Now, what if you want to make your own function? You want to define your own function. We do it like this. We def the name of the function, something, and then the parameters it will receive. Let's make the first example with no parameters, and this we will what kind of repetitive task we want to make. Maybe I want to write my name. So that's the function. Now we try to call it. Now we remember we called the name of the function, parentheses, and it prints uh, my name. That's the task is it asks. Now what if the return value of this is null because we are returning anything, just making this kind of operation. What if we want a parameter? Let's try name and it receives a parameter called n, and will be it will be a local variable that only will be usable inside this function. Outside it doesn't exist. It isn't a public variable. So let's say we want to print hi. Hi. N number of times. We want to print high a number of times, and being a number you will see later. So we try to run that. Now times name and the times you want to high to be print. So we write 10 and prints high 10 times. Now this function still returns no value. There's no value to return. There's nothing it returns. What do we do if we want it to return something? Let's write def hours, and it receives another value. Oh wait, sorry. Don't forget that you need to use 2 points now. We want a number of days times the hours username. Let's write answer will be that. So days that went times 24 hours to get how many hours in total were then, and then return answer. Now we call hours. Let's see how many hours are in 3 days. Oh wait, let's try again. I was inside the function. Now we are inside the function and we try. Oh wait, let's try this again. Okay, now hours 10:3. The answer is 72. The return value of this function is 72. Now it is in the no value. So this is pretty handy. We looked at some built-in functions such as input and int, and remember to define your own function. You have to write def, name of the function, parentheses, and inside will be the parameters you want to affect this function, and 2 points. And then you just call it by name of the function and parentheses and the parameter if it needs any. So that's basically it. See you later on another mastery.